Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today we aren't going to be complaining about Valve scamming new players. We aren't wondering what happens if TF2 just suddenly shuts down for no reason, which quite a few of you didn't quite grasp the point in that video. And we aren't even really talking about hats, I don't think. No, today we're going to be talking about things old TF2 players do. And if you've looked at my channel page over the last month or something like that, you'll see that part 1 of this video has been the pinned video on my channel for a few months or so at this point. I don't know how long, but it has been a while. So if you want to go and watch that one before you watch this one, then go ahead and do that. It did really well and I'm super happy with it, so hopefully we can get some sort of success like that on this one. And really quickly before this video starts, I want to tell you guys that I ask you guys a lot of questions for what is going on to be in upcoming videos on my Discord server and on my Twitter. So please go ahead and follow my Twitter, join the Discord, and you might actually have a chance of being able to participate in videos like this one, especially with some of the stuff coming up that I have planned for the Discord servers. So please join the Discord, follow my Twitter, and also subscribe to my YouTube. Thanks. Now, onto the video. So, like I mentioned, I asked Twitter about what they thought should go into this video, and pretty much every single reply I got was they complain about something. Like, whether or not it was complaining about new players, whether it's complaining about Valve, whether it's complaining about whatever, most of the replies on that tweet, if not all of them, were literally just about them complaining. Which made it quite hard to actually write something for this video, by the way, because all of you saying the same thing isn't helpful. But I would say that the complaining really depends on like the type of player or who the player even is. A lot of old players do complain about everything and they quite enjoy that. I think I would probably include myself in that section of older players as well, because if you've seen my last couple of YouTube videos, then I don't think I can say I don't complain. But on the flip side of that, there are a lot of older players who are the most chill people in the world, or the most chill people you'll ever meet, and they don't seem to know how to complain. That might be because some of these older players are so good at the game that even if something is going wrong or something isn't working properly, they're still going to do really well and they don't really need to complain about the one thing that happened. Or they just really don't care that much about anything and they have no need to complain. I don't know. But yeah, complaining, I guess. So this one might not be something a lot of you guys really know that much about, but a few years ago, when the first big wave of new taunts came out, Valve changed the way taunts worked in TF2. Before that update, you could only actually equip one taunt, and you could pick from the high five taunt, the director's vision if you had it, and the laugh taunt, and probably, the shred alert as well. So you didn't have loads of taunts to pick from, and most people anyway were just using the high five because it was probably the best out of the ones that existed. You'd use the director's vision if you had it to kind of show off, but then again, the high five was quite expensive at the time, so that was still the bigger flex. But yeah, once all the new taunts came into the game, they kind of realised that you can't just have one per class. So they've changed it to what we know today. When you press G, you've got a menu of 8 that you can pick from. So that never used to be in the game, when I started at least. I remember absolutely loving the Love and War update. I thought it was probably one of the best updates I've been playing TF2 for, and I didn't actually realise that it was almost 5 years ago that this update happened. What has happened with my life? But I bet that quite a lot of you newer guys never actually used to know that the taunt system was any different from what you know today, so I think that's kind of interesting. You're just kind of lucky that you don't really have any limitations on every taunt you can equip on every single class. There's a couple that you won't equip and that you can't equip if you've got everything, but they're taunts that you probably don't want to anyway. Another thing old TF2 players do is think back to the updates they loved the most and remember all the times they spent playing when the update first came out. I remember when my first Smissmas update came out. It wasn't the first Smissmas to ever happen. I think it was the second or something like that. It was 2012, so could have been the second. It wasn't anything special, but I still unboxed the crate, was disappointed when I got the ambassador, which had one fucking light on it. And my brother then, after I unboxed that and was disappointed with it, he unboxed a strange festive huntsman, which was worth 23 keys at the time. This was before I had a backpack that was worth anything, so 23 keys, I was so mad. He got sharked out of that strange festive huntsman. He accepted a trade I told him not to because it wasn't a fair trade, and now he kind of regrets it. So, always listen to me. I'm always right. But I remember that time in my life playing TF2 so well because it was some of the most fun I've ever had with TF2. Training was good, I was having fun, I was still new to the game so everything that happened was still funny, and I was playing all the time with some friends. It was amazing. But other players might throw back to some of the other updates they've experienced, like maybe when MBM came out, maybe the Love and War update, anything like that. Probably not End of the Line. I don't know if anybody's going to throw back to the End of the Line being like, loved that update, it was great. And maybe in a few years, if TF2 is still going and we've got a few more updates, people will be throwing back to when they started in Jungle Inferno, which will be a bit weird. It's a really great feeling to throw back to an update that you loved and playing while you were doing that update or while that update was going on, because it makes you feel just really good. And then you kind of hope that maybe one day you can get the same thing with the next update, you know, if it ever happens. So anyway, that's going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, then please make sure you click like on the video and subscribe. It really helps support me and the channel, so I definitely recommend you do that. Like I mentioned at the start, follow my Twitter and join my Discord server to participate in videos like this. There's also a few more things going on in the Discord that you're going to want to join anyway, so please make sure you click the link down below to join the Discord and everything else. Like I said, that's going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time with another video. Goodbye.